Mark, I suppose at any international weekend, one of your primary concerns is making sure that everyone gets back fit and healthy, and everyone, as we stand here on Thursday, everyone back in the squad and looking good?
Everybody's fit as far as I'm aware. The only two not here today are Danny Loader and Yaku Maite, basically because they're travelling. I know Danny wasn't far away, but giving them probably an extra day's rest because they've been with their squads, and the games were a day later, so to speak. So yeah, we'll wait till they're back in tomorrow morning. But as far as I'm aware, everybody's come back from international duty fit and well, and no knocks and bruises.
As a Welshman too, I'm sure you were very happy with what you saw in the international weekend. Another qualification for a major tournament.
Yes, absolutely delighted. Obviously, always wish the lads good luck, and it's an exciting time for Wales again, and for Ryan with his first job in there to have a qualification. As a proud Welshman, delighted and looking forward to the summer now.
Other players that are in the squad who weren't available recently, people like Lucas João, Lucas Boye, Charlie Adam, they've had a bit of time to do their work and rehab and so on. How are those three getting on in particular?
Yeah, they've worked hard, and we've put some game time into them. We've had a training ground game, amongst everybody who's back here last Friday, and the under-23s played a game against Bournemouth as well. So we got some game time into them. For Lucas João, his first morning this morning actually with the group as a whole, so he needs actual game time into him. But Charlie's working his way back to full fitness, maybe a tiny bit off as yet. And but Lucas Boy's come through in the last 2 weeks where he's showed a real intensity in his work, and he's ready for selection on Saturday.
That game on Saturday against Brentford, last trip of ours to Griffin Park before they move their home. They're in pretty good form themselves, so I guess it's going to be an entertaining game. Yeah,
the side I've got enormous respect for. The side that if on any given day, I think if you let them play and we're not at it, then you can get certainly outplayed, and you can be on the back of a bad result. So, the key for me certainly this morning is the firing draw lads in terms of the way we approach the game, our mentality. We've really got to make it a difficult game for them, so to speak. But as I say, we're in a really good place. Confidence is high, and going into the international break, I think everybody was, you get the result, and we're delighted to maybe have those few days rest, so to speak. But I for one can tell you now, it seems a long time ago. We're all chomping at the bit to get playing Saturday.
You mentioned as well these first few games, some of the teams that we played towards the top end of the table, the focus is a little bit more about, again, stopping their rhythm. Luton probably less so because the more of a incentive on us at home. To feel Brentford away to a team like them, it's a bit more like those first few. You've got to make sure that they don't get into their stride too much as well. Yeah,
very much so. With our guys, there's no doubt in my mind, I'm sure our supporters' mind, that when we get the ball down and we play we can compete with anybody, but you have to put those things in place to give you a chance to compete. And it's been well said over the last few weeks, I'm not one of those that allow my team to stand off anybody and let them play. So we'll try and make it as difficult for them as we can. We'll have our own game plan wrapped around that as well. And I fully expect with the quality we've got on the side, it causes them a lot of problems when we've got the ball as well.
It's when you go into games like this, as you say, you want to be able to make sure that you're offering them as tougher prospects as you can. And maybe like sort of 2 months ago, it might have been a bit of a different game, but I think they'll be thinking long and hard about what kind of performance we'll be putting in this time.
Yeah, I think that's the key ongoing from here. Obviously, we went into the window, we did good results, but I'm sure it won't take long for other teams who are playing us will realise we've got that extra edge to our game now, and it's another problem for us to solve, if you like, but make sure that we don't lose that, because football's a simple game. When you get things right without the ball and you get things right with the ball, it sounds easy to say, but we know we can get things right with the ball with the talent we've got. We've got to make constantly preparing in the week leading up to any game we play, and in the game itself, making sure we do the right things when the opposition have got the ball.
Lastly, Mark, the tickets for Brentford away sold out very quickly, as you'd expect. That the fans are always really up for these kind of games, and it'd be great to see those two tiers just rammed full of our fans, and hopefully at the final whistle we'll have something to show for it too.
Well, I have to say this is one of the main sort of let's say pictures I've had in my mind. Looking forward to going to Brentford, knowing that we've sold out that end, and knowing the way our fans get behind our players as well. We just keep saying we've got to make sure that at 5 o'clock on Saturday they're leaving the ground with something to smile and cheer about as well.